Welcome to What's on the Grill. What are we doing today? Homemade potato and leek soup. Stay tuned. Alright, welcome back. So I am going to show you all the ingredients that I'll be using to make my soup. Of course, some potatoes, garlic, 2 onions, the leek. I got also cream of leek package, bacon, some cheese, sour cream, and vegetable broth. So I will be back when I start. Stay tuned. Right, welcome back. So you cut up your bacon, break it up, and you're gonna fry it until it gets crispy, and then remove it because it's gonna be you're gonna use it as a garnish after the soup is done. But you want the fat from the bacon to help cook and saute your onions and leek and all that. So I'm just going to break this up, and I'll be back when these are done and crispy, and I'll add the onions and that and garlic. Stay tuned. Welcome back. I'm going to prepare the leeks. So you have to wash these because they do get a lot of dirt and sand in these. So you have to cut the top off like so, because we don't need that part, and the bottom. And I'm going to cut them in half because they're big, and then slice them down the center. And you'll want to wash them to get there'll be dirt and all that sometimes. These actually look pretty clean, but I'll still rinse them. And then you want to chop them up very good, like nice sizes. And we'll be back when I do that. All right, welcome back. So I already chopped the other ones, but I will show you. You just like so. Want nice sizes. And they're gonna cook down, so they are a part of an onion family, so they can be strong sometimes. These ones actually weren't that bad, but yeah, you just cut them into little like moon shape, and they break up. So stay tuned when I start putting them in and sauteing them. All right, welcome back. Got the bacon done. It's nice and crispy. Time to add the garlic and onions. I didn't show cutting because you should know how to cut a garlic and onion. We showed you plenty of times. So I have this on low, and I kept all the bacon fat in there, and you just saute it till it gets soft. I'm gonna add a little more butter to it too, and then add the leeks. So stay tuned when I do that. Welcome back. So you also want to try to get all those little bacon bits from the bottom, but I'm gonna add a nice spoonful, well, not butter, margarine, we use margarine, and the leeks. They look a lot, but they do cook down. So, like I said, I have it on low. I'm gonna just saute it till they cook down and soften. And then I will add the vegetable broth and peel and cut the potatoes. So stay tuned when I do that. Go back, I peeled the potatoes. I got like 5. And you want to cut them into nice sizes that will cook evenly. And that. So you just like so. And when I add the broth, and that is when I'll be adding the potatoes. So stay tuned. Welcome back. Cook down, like I said, perfectly. I am going to actually put maybe half this sour cream in. You can do half and half or cream or whatever, but I like using sour cream. And then the rest of it you can use as a garnish or with the bacon later. Now, a whole thing of vegetable broth, like so. And your cut potatoes, not tomatoes, like so. And you just, I'm gonna add my cream of Leek seasoning too, soup seasoning, like so. And stir everything. And just, like I said, I have it on low. I'm just gonna let it simmer for the rest of the day. And then I'll be using, once it's all cooked and everything, I will be using my hand blender and blend it all nice and smooth and all that. So stay tuned when we do that. Welcome back. So it's been cooking, and I'm going to take my little blender thingy and just smooth it out. Like so, until it's nice and smooth and everything's blended together. And we'll be back once it's done and we plate it. Stay tuned.
All right, Amber, I'm in finally. What you got on yours?
I got sour cream, cheese, green onions, and bacon.
All right. You have a sip? Or switch her over. You like that? That's one of her favorites. Okay, so where do I got mine? She did mine when I was
You just got the cheese and the bacon and the green onions. Okay. It almost tastes like a baked potato.
Oh, there you go. Joe was just saying that.
Yeah.
All right, so I got a hefty one here.
Yep.
Gotta wait. Cheers. On a cold winter's day.
Yeah.
This is pretty damn good. Now, are you okay? Oh, she wants to sneeze and hold it. All right, so anyways, that's fantastic. Whatever you did here, you don't have to change the recipe. But I'm going to say this. You want a recipe for your grill, your barbecue, your stove, your campsite. Just subscribe, man. We're just easygoing people. Cheers.